Oh
That's
no,
it was a good intro. Yeah.
we're not gonna speak about it anymore.
No, we can because I can still ask you about your night shift experience. Your night shift experience because you seem to not like the nightlife at all.
Of course I don't.
You don't like the nightlife? Huh?
No, because
Why are you looking at your phone? Is someone texting you? A special somebody, Nyana? Or the brother? The one in also? Is he texting you?
I should be sleeping than working. That's why I hate the nightlife. Because I respect my night sleeps.
Do you?
Yes.
Do you pray every time before you sleep?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
So what is it that you respect about your nightlife? Because there's what things that we people who are over the ages of 30 ordinarily do. Because we're getting old now. That's why around that time our bodies don't allow us to be up.
Cause like imagine you work night shift, right?
Mhm.
And then you knock up at 6.
Mhm.
And then the sun comes out at 6, especially summertime.
Mhm.
You won't be able to sleep, to be honest, because it's gonna be too hot. And the time you're gonna like try to catch some sleep, it's gonna be already late for you, and then you're gonna go back to work again. Maybe
Yeah.
it's gonna be cool if it's winter, but nah,
Nah.
I can't sleep during the day like that.
You can't sleep. You don't take naps.
I do when I'm like after work, of course.
Yeah. Also, you want to wake up at 6 feeling fresh. You don't want to be
Yes.
wake up feeling like you didn't sleep enough.
Mm,
Do you like sleeping? Do you like your beauty sleep?
yes, of course. All girls like
Or girl like their beauty sleep?
yes.
Would you survive in a night shift?
No.
No. Have you
Yes,
have
I
you
wouldn't.
have you when you were working at some point you did a night shift, right?
Yes.
How did it go?
It was just fine. Basically, when I was doing my nursing practicals, I was on night shift, of course, and I was still a student, so I didn't have like much to worry about either way because I wouldn't get fired, so I could take naps, like 30 minutes naps. When I'm not the one, it's not like my turn to do rounds.
Yeah.
Then I will take a nap.
Yeah.
But when it's like my time to take my 30 minutes rounds, then I'll try to wake up and make sure that everybody's okay. And then, yeah. What? Is there a ghost behind me?
No, my backlights went off.
Oh, wow.
I'm pissed. The ones at the draw. But it's fine. I'm just gonna let them be. I don't think other lights are gonna go. Like there's a ghost that doesn't want me to work properly tonight. I don't know. Today, not tonight. But anyway, yeah, it's nighttime. You see the wave is not waving. Anyway, night shift in your nursing practice. So are you saying you were able to get maximum hours of sleep during the shifts where you wouldn't be able to go home and sleep? Or you still have to go
Yes.
home and sleep?
I still have to go home and sleep, like maybe after my shift, which is morning time at 6, after 6, which is you're probably gonna get home at 7 because you have to travel. But at that time, you have to, of course, freshen up because you can't just finish working and then you sleep because you'll be smelling the whole hospital.
Yeah.
So yeah, by that time the sun is already out, so of course you won't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what age were you at the time? Were you in your 20s already?
No.
Younger than 20. So
I
you were like
was
around 19, eh?
Yes, I was in my late teens.
Late teens. Yeah, you were like 19 doing your nursing practice.
Yes. 18, 19, somewhere there.
And in addition to the fact that you finished your matric earlier.
Yes.
16.
Yep.
Yeah. Late bloomer, early achiever.
No, the thing is that like with the school where I schooled, we had an opportunity to jump a grade. Like when you're in a 6th grade, they will make you like take exam for the 7th grade, and then when you pause, you can go to the 8th grade. From you like actually skip the 7th grade and then you just go to the 8th grade. So that's what happened to me. So they give opportunity to like smart. I'm not like gonna say smart kids, but people who are willing to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But would you consider yourself one of the smart kids? Like, were you in your grades during your schooling days, especially high school? Were you in the top 5?
More like top 9.
Top 9. 90? Be
Yes.
honest. Are you in the top 5?
Of course, I was on the top 5.
Of course.
Yes.
How do you of course it?
Because I was on the top 5.
You just hold on to the thought. I want to go to the story of top 5, ne? And it's a personal story that I want to share, and it pains me to this day, ne? One day I'm gonna have an opportunity to talk about this story in a different light. I'm not happy about the song. It's fine. I'll check it later. I'll get an opportunity to talk about the story in a different light with the presence of the person who I wish the best for. But I'm just gonna introduce myself. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your big bro Danny B is up in the tube, and let's get you in. Back with another one. Back with another one. Back with another one. Yeah. When them Zanzi get active, we get reactive, man. Let's clap hands. Yeah, big bro. Back with another one. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Please introduce yourself. Samantha who?
Just Samantha.
Samantha Panther. She calls herself Samantha Panther from the Pink Panther. Okay.
Yes.
It's your favorite color pink.
Yes.
You want me to pinky pink?
But I don't wear pink.
You want me to pinky pink?
No.
Have you heard of the mythical figure Pinky Pinky?
No.
You haven't?
I love pink, but I don't wear pink.
Do you know the mythical figure
No.
Pinky Pinky? I'm gonna show you figures of Pinky Pinky, then you'll understand why a lot of people South African townships are scared of the figure called Pinky Pinky.
Okay. I'll be interested to see it.
Ne?
I want to see what's scary about it.
About Pinky Pinky.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with Samantha Panther. We're gonna have a dope conversation on my edition called The Hard Truth. Please tell the truth. But it's the hard truth because we're gonna have conversations about things that people wouldn't ordinarily talk about. Speaking of top 5, ne? In high school, when I was in high school back in the days, in my 90s, I had friends that were my 90s, in the 90s, friends that were in the top 5.
Okay.
My worry about the 1 or 2 friends that I have that were in the top 5, when I look at their state now, they were very brilliant in high school. But now, hey man, things are looking very bad. The drugs, man. I don't know what it is, but there seems to be something that happens to some of the smartest people that I grew up with, where they end up losing their minds and doing things that are not in line with what they used to be back in the days, in their teenage days. Have you noticed that?
I don't know. Maybe they try too hard to be smart. Maybe.
You think so?
Yeah. Maybe somebody pressures them to be smart. You know, maybe the parents were too hard on them. Like, oh, you need to make sure that you get good grades. They're always on top. So they overwork their brains.
The ones that they didn't even work hard. I would sit with them. We study together. They get 100%. I get 50. They didn't do much. They didn't do much. They just get great marks. And then now that we finish school and we have to hustle,
so then
they can't feel the. I don't know. There's something about the brain that tends to not give the people who are the smartest the opportunity to work hard.
Maybe if you overwork it, I can say if you overwork your brain,
you can lose it.
Yeah.
It scares me when I see the guys that are the smartest. The last time I saw one of them, he didn't even greet me, and I spent like 2 days with a broken heart because I love him so much. The last time I was with him, I said, bro, I got your back no matter what. No matter what happens, don't ever take these things because I know you take them. Got you. And he still won't. And it's sad for me to admit to the fact that there's nothing I can ever do about it. Like, there's literally nothing. And I tried. There's nothing I can ever do about it. Hopefully he will see this message and then it will inspire him to change.
Do you think he will change?
Based on what I've seen so far, I don't think he could change because even when he had all the resources at his disposal for him to better his life, he decided on an alternative life, which was not conducive for him. And he has all the support from family and friends that are not around, but there's friends in other places that call him and they're worried about him. But he decided not to do anything about it. It's not a decision. It's hard for him to.
Was he spoiled growing up?
No. We grew up poor.
Yeah, because
in metric times he didn't have metric dollars, and we had to hustle for him to have something to wear.
yeah, you can say like most of them. Maybe you can say because the parents those kids they have access to like pocket money, so they don't know what to do with their pocket money, and then that leads to them like taking drugs at the early age.
He started maybe in his 30s. So he started.
Was he depressed?
Probably.
Because life after matric was
Life after metric for him was easy. But life during work, that's when it came hard because now you have to be an adult. You can't be a kid anymore, especially when you're spoiled. But he wasn't. So, and because the things that got easy for him was academics. Academics were very easy for him, but everything else was hard. That's why I get it. Looks was easy for him because he looked very hot. So he could get any girl. When I used to walk with him around, girls would go crazy and ask for him for hugs. That's how amazing he looked. But now he's a totally different person.
That's sad.
And Lorna, you're gonna get into your 30s.
But I don't think I will lose it.
You don't think you can lose it?
Yes. For example, like okay, let me say when I was in high school, once upon the time, I fell into depression because my parents they always wanted me to do the best, to be the best, and to make sure that I don't do some certain things. So I felt like they were going too hard on me, and I just didn't get like the opportunity to kind of like live my teenage life. You understand? Not like to be like free and running around the street, not doing my homework, not like that. But I also wanted them to like trust me in some certain point. Could say like she can go out and we can trust her. So I was not like given the opportunity to express myself during my teens. They just wanted me to focus on my books, make sure that I
excel,
maintain as well the family whatever the family name. I don't have to go out there and disgrace them or something like that. So I always have to be like focused all the time.
What do teenagers do? What do you mean teenage years to do whatever you want? What
I
do
mean
teenagers
like
do?
go out with my friends to the mall or a movie or just.
You never went out to a movie with friends?
No, because they wouldn't trust me around my friends because they thought my friends were too wild.
Your friends were too wild?
Yes.
Okay. Were your friends wild?
I just feel like they were just doing teenage things.
Which is what? Being wild.
Not like, yeah, but then they were just expressing themselves.
So even if you put yourself in your parents' shoes, you don't see where they were going with the discipline that they
Now
tried to give
looking
you.
at it, I'm like so glad that they did that because of where I am right now. I mean, like if I happened to behave the way I wanted to behave when I was a teenager, then I wouldn't have been where I am today. It would have been a different story, to be honest.
Where are you today?
Like what I have achieved in life, like at
Proud
the
of
younger
yourself.
age, and yeah, I'm very proud of myself. My parents are very proud of me. So yeah.
At your age, you're in your mid-20s, right? Achieve meaning being able to do things that you always wish to do. Is that what you mean? What do you mean by achieve? What is one of the most proudest things you have achieved for yourself at your age? Just one.
I mean, like I'm able to work at my age.
But people work at age. I mean, in your mid-20s, people are able to work. What's the proudest thing that you've achieved for yourself and that you thought, yo, you know what, with this I've done well for myself? Everything. Tell me about it. Mention two. Are you self-sufficient? Do you need your parents for anything?
No.
No. Do you need anyone for anything?
No. I don't need anybody for anything unless I need my parents' support, of course, in some situation. But then financially, so I don't need them.
Is that an achievement?
Yes.
And are you proud of yourself?
I'm very proud.
See what I mean when I say, what do you mean? Because I understand that self-sufficiency in your mid-20s, it's not easy. Yeah. People think, there's a lot of people who think, in my mid-20s, I'll be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But to this day, 10 years to 20 years later, they still dream of that because things didn't materialize. and the fact that they were able to materialize for you in a country where unemployment rates are so high, I think you should be proud of yourself. It's okay to clap for yourself and be like, no, I did well for myself.
Yes.
So after doing things that you're proud of for yourself, how do you thank yourself? What do you do to say thank you? How do you spoil yourself?
I take myself out, I go shopping, I do things that I always wished to do when I was a teenager. But now I can do it at my own cost, at my own timing, and
At your own time, in your own cost.
Yes.
So you just go to the club alone.
I don't do clubbing, unfortunately.
You don't do clubbing?
No.
For real?
Yes.
Why? Clubs are nice. Pop champagne, Hennessy. We're drinking Hennessy. Everything is all nice. Go to the section. Wear mini skirts, high heels, makeup. No?
Not my cup of tea.
You don't do clubs?
No.
Do you go out though? Where do you go for fun?
I don't know. I go to places that not like clubs and whatever. Maybe other places.
Yeah.
Like on a vacations or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a specific reason you don't like the club or the lounge scene where there's a lot of alcohol?
Maybe it's because I haven't give it like a shot. Because like I'm not interested in it.
Have you been given opportunity to attend such? Besides the fact that your parents, when you were a teenager, said, "Hey, we don't want you to be doing such."
Yes, I mean, like when I started working, I could do it without them saying you shouldn't do it. But then me just thinking about it, okay, I went there once with one of my friends, and I got bored 5 minutes into it. I was like, nah, this is not my type of life.
Because it was too loud, it was busy, the alcohol,
maybe
the twerking, asses all over your face.
Yeah.
You don't like that?
No.
What type of scenery do you like?
The what?
Scenery, like the type of setting do you like at nighttime? If you were to go out with your friend at night, what would you prefer?
I don't think I'll go out at night.
You don't even like being out at night?
No, I don't think I'll go out at night. No.
So not at night.
But I would want to like go at a place where I can see a clear sunset. Yes. Seeing it, and then I'll be like, okay, that's quiet and just.
Yeah. It sounds like you were brought up by very strict parents.
Yes, my parents are very strict. I mean, like, even until today, they're still strict.
They're still strict.
Yeah, but they know like where to back off and when to back off at my age now, because they'll be like, okay, I have been a good girl. I'm a good girl still. So they're still gonna be like asking you, where are you? Like your whereabouts, are you safe? Are you what? Checking up on you and all that. But I don't think they'll be like come and pull you out of where you are.
Yeah.
But before, when I was a teenager, they wouldn't even hesitate to come and take me at my friend's house. Like, you need to be at home. Yeah.
You're a good girl. You're a big girl.
Yes.
Good girl.
Good girl, big girl.
Big girl, okay, because you're older now.
Yes.
Enough to make your own decision.
And then they respect my decisions.
Good girl because
I still listen to my parents.
But what makes you good? I've listened to my parents to this day.
So you're a good boy.
No, I'm a bad boy. I know that I'm a bad boy. I'm not a good boy. But I do listen to my parents because you will seek wisdom from parents.
Yeah.
You don't drink alcohol, right? Is it because the fact that you don't drink alcohol does make you a good girl?
No, it's just a choice.
It's just a choice.
There's good girls out there who drinks alcohol.
So you choose where to drink it. Strict parents, a lot of times. Have you seen pastors' kids?
Yes.
Do you see how they normally turn out?
They are not as holy as their parents, I'm sorry to say.
Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So would you say you are a good example of what your parents are and what they want you to be, or you might do worse, or you might be better? Because if your parents were strict and you still feel, you still say you're a good girl, and compared to pastors' kids, what is it that made you stand out to be a good girl when kids that are normally raised by strict parents, they normally don't turn out well? I don't know. I'm wondering what is it that you did And that can provide guidance to a whole lot of parents to say, listen, you might be strict, but if you want your kids to turn out well, this might be the way to do it. And I know it's a very hard one because I ask myself that question all the time.
Yes, I don't know how to answer it either.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did it, but then I feel like my parents, they were very strict, but they had an ear for me. Like they were not totally objective about whatever I have to bring on the table. They will like enlighten me to whatever I brought in the table. But 1, 2, 3 is this way, and 1, 2, 3 is this way. So I take it however I want to take it.
Did they ever talk to you about boys
Yes,
and alcohol?
yes.
Are they church people?
Yes, they are. My parents are.
More likely to be pastors.
Hmm.
Still more likely to be pastors.
No,
So
they are not pastors.
if you are called to be a pastor or a pastor's wife, would you do
Whew.
it? A pastor's wife.
A pastor's wife comes with a lot of work. I have a friend who is a wife to a pastor. So it's like me looking at it now. I'm like, yo, that's a lot because you need to represent your husband. You're not gonna be Mama Ruti in a way, so you need to always be, how to talk to people, when to talk to people. How, like it's just like it shifts you from who you are to be like more like a representable human being.
So now you're representing your husband.
Yes.
So you wouldn't be a pastor's wife.
Mm.
Oh, you don't know.
I
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. But I just feel like it comes with a very big responsibilities. Because imagine your husband is not at church, right?
Yeah.
You understand you have to stand up for your husband.
Yes, and be the pastor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
Imagine your husband is not at work and he owns his own company and he's not there. Who's gonna stand up for him? He's not a pastor. Still the wife.
Yes.
Besides unless if he has other people.
But that's easy for a company. Like obviously you are
company is easier than the religious.
I mean like he taught you 1, 2, 3 at home. Like okay, darling, like this is what you have to do, like job cuts, what you already aware of and familiar with other things. Yeah, no, representing a whole Bible and make sure you're within it and you understand it. Oh my gosh.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah. So I respect the Mamorutis out there.
You respect the Mamorutis?
Yeah.
Do you respect the wives?
Yes. The Mamorutis. Mamorutis actually
the wives. Not Mamoruti. The wives. An ordinary wife, not the wife to a pastor.
Some wives.
Do you respect the art of being a wife? The concept?
Yes.
Do you want to get married? One day?
One day.
One day?
Yep.
When is one day?
I don't know, when I'm on my 30s.
On your 30s?
Yes.
Why so late?
It's not so late. It's the right time to get married.
30s?
Yes.
If you get a guy now and he's the right guy?
He's gonna wait until I'm 30.
Is there a reason for that though? Are you sure you want to? Is it career? Is it a choice? Is it society?
It's just a choice.
What is there a certain motivation behind the choice of 30? Because now you're saying 30, you're in your mate, so that's in a period of in approximately, I'm just using estimates, in the next 5 years.
Yes.
If you're ready next year, you wouldn't do it.
No.
Do you think being a wife is a huge responsibility?
Yes.
Do you really want to be a wife?
I would want to be a wife.
You would?
Yes.
Do you believe that you would be a good wife?
I will be a good wife, of
course. Perfect wife?
Yes.
What makes a good perfect wife?
Because, I
don't know, because I've never had a wife before.
I have never been somebody's wife.
But you've been around people who are wives and they are good wives.
Yes.
So I'm trying to find the recipe there. Understanding.
You just have to respect your husband and just be a good woman.
A good woman?
Yeah.
You said you were a good girl.
In my own opinion.
Yes. Remember, I'm saying these things based on the principles that you have, the stuff that you believe in, that you believe makes you a good girl. and I judge by the matrix of what the wives that exist out there, what is it that they do, in which, especially my friends that are married, what is it that the wives do, and what my friends say about their wives. I don't know if you've been around people who are married to say, this marriage thing, I can do it. Like, have you been around people that are married to a point where you're like, this marriage thing, I can do it, I qualify?
Okay,
Or
my
when you look
parents,
at it,
my
you're like,
parents are married, and they make it look easier
not
because
them, not the parents, because you're gonna be biased because they are parents now.
I don't know, like they make it look easier. Like they're just like it still feels like it's like a young love. Obviously, they have their up and downs, but they know how to sort it out. Like they will never fight in front of us. They will never argue in front of us. Yet if they want to bite each other, they wouldn't do it in front of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So looking at my parents, I feel like it's easy.
What type of a man would you say would be a good husband? Based on the type of examples you see in society.
A men who respect their wives.
Respect comes first in relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
A man who is able to support the wives out there. Like, yeah.
Respect and support only. What else does a man have to do in order to be considered a good husband? I don't know why I'm talking. Should I start it by saying boyfriend? Or but husband, when you are in a relationship and say I'm with a person, I'm in a relationship, what's your end goal as Samantha Panther?
Samantha Prentice's boyfriend. They should be.
What would you be the end goal, like when you're with a guy? What do you want to see yourself doing with him in the next 3 years on average?
Just live our life, man.
I said boyfriend.
Yeah, me and my boyfriend should just live our life. Like, yeah, we shouldn't stress about nothing.
Is it possible to live life without stress? Don't you have to wake up and go to work every day? I think you're hiding a lot. You don't want to talk about relationship stuff. You don't want to talk about relationship stuff.
I'm not.
You are hiding a lot.
I'm not.
Maybe you fear that you might be revealing stuff that are not supposed to be known.
It's my boyfriend, like I should be able to trust you, honestly. Like I should be able to 100% trust you, and communication is like the key. So, no.
How's your dating life been for the past 3 years? How's your dating life been? Like, is your dating life been bright or dark in the past 3 years?
Okay, I'm not saying I had bad experience, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been
It's been like that. Obviously, it didn't end well. It didn't because it ended with lies.
Why did you lie?
No, I'm not the one who lied.
Yeah.
Yes. So it ended with a lie, which is I didn't respect that.
So he lied to you and then you just left him.
He didn't lie to me basically. It's like Christmas, right? And then you're supposed to like spend Christmas together with his family.
Yeah.
And then he told me, you could see, no, I'll be working during Christmas. I'm only gonna be off the 10th of January, like the next following year. So I won't be able to spend Christmas with you. And I'm like, okay, it's cool. I respect that. It's work. I can't say leave work because obviously if you leave it, you might get fired and then you won't be able to have a job anymore. So I like supported the idea of him working, like, and then I would just see him after that. Yeah. So he went on ahead to tell, because I was well known. Like he introduced me to his parents and my parents knew him, and like it was like, yeah.
Hey, you are getting married, Moose. Parents involved.
Yes. So basically,
why?
I don't know. Yeah. So okay, the wife part on my side is like my parents have to know the type of person I'm involving myself with.
Or they prefer that.
Yes, they prefer it. So yeah, I don't know about on his side. And then he went on ahead to take another person for Christmas at the sister's place. Me, I know him as he's at work, but he went on to take another person to work. So the following day is like Christmas Day. Yeah. I'm calling like, oh, it's not picking up. So that pushed me to call the mom to be like, oh, this person told me he's going to another city. Is he okay? Did he get in an accident? He's not picking up a call. And the mom was like, oh, no, the last time I spoke to him, which was yesterday, and I spoke to him yesterday, it's like he's at the sister's house, but let me confirm. Just to confirm that the sister said, no, he said he broke up with me. Told his
Oh,
sister that he broke up with me, which was
yeah.
not true. And he's here with another woman.
Mm,
So the mom was like, okay. And then the news came to me, and then he still lied about it. So
yeah.
that's why I say he was lying the whole time.
He lied and cheated.
He lied and cheated.
Are you a faithful type of woman?
Yes.
Would you be honest if you ever cheated on your man?
Yes. Most definitely.
So if you cheat on your man, you would tell him.
Hmm.
Have you ever cheated?
No.
Is it possible for you to cheat? You haven't done it, but have you thought of it?
No.
You know why I'm asking? I don't understand what would drive. I understand what drives men to cheat, but I don't understand what drives women to cheat. So I'm asking because I'm trying to
I feel like the
establish.
only way I can cheat if I feel like the drift between us.
Oh, you can see that things are not
Yeah.
gonna work, so
If
you
I
might
feel
as
like
well
things
stop.
are not gonna work, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna just start. I will tell you if it's a love. I don't think it's gonna work out, and we should just go our separate way.
Mm.
Which is men can be arrogant when it comes to that topic. They'll be like, I'm the one who came to approach you, so I'm the one who have to like break up with you first. And
That's the most stupid thing.
yes,
Ladies, if you with a man and you say just because he came to you and you say I want to break up with you and he says he's the one who can break up, that's a red flag. You cannot be with men who cannot reason. That's a low level reasoning type of man. You can't say that. I've heard that shit and I'm like, that's the most stupid thing we can ever say.
yeah.
It's very interesting because when I hear, I don't know much about women, but when I hear women saying women cheat more than men, I'm like, how does that happen? Because when you talk to women, it sounds like for me it's rare for them to cheat. Maybe it's because they hide it very well.
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Who do you think cheat more, men or women?
They both cheat both. Like I can't say
What's
men's
one?
and
And
all.
then
Iba tswana kaofela ka bone.
it's
Like
like we don't have a scale of measuring
yes,
who cheat more.
you find a man with a very respectful wife. Like she can never do anything wrong to the man.
Mm,
And then the men would just cheat from nowhere, while the woman is just like chill.
mm.
Same applies. As girls, we get like good guys, like good men who loves us, respect us, support us. They are always like cheering behind us. Like that's my
Yeah,
woman right there.
yeah.
But yet we don't want that. It's like we don't want that, and we just end up like going to look for a bad guy out there who does not have anything interested on us. Like they have no interest in what I do or whatever. I'm leaving a good guy to just go and mess it up out
With the
there.
bad boy.
Yes. So I feel like it's they all chat.
I've heard a lot of people in when they have a conversation and then a woman does something wrong, and then when the news come out that the woman does something wrong, and then a lot of people would say there's no way she would do something wrong. That man must have done something.
Yeah,
Have you
because
noticed that?
men's always.
So now you want to blame the men after saying women like bad boys.
Because I feel like women they can hide it well.
Mm.
I can do something wrong, and then when I am like they like I'm on the spot to tell the truth,
Yeah.
I just shed like a crocodile tear, like oh my god, and then everybody will like automatically believe could say like there's no way I can do that because I just kind of brush it with my tear. Like
we have sympathy for the ladies more than we have for the men.
Yes.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Yep.
Women. I have stories. My stories that I have are stories about which a lot of older people will tell you about workplace stories.
Mm.
The worst side of women that I've experienced in my lifetime was in the form of a workplace, not the streets, not in general society. At a workplace where a woman has to go to work and then have to report to certain male figures every day, even though they have the best husband at home. But the woman, because he spends so much time with some men at work, things go bad. And I worry about that. You say women hide it very well. A woman can leave home and go to work each and every day. And when she gets to work, you know this work husband type of thing. I've heard people talk about the work husband. I've seen it so many times. I've seen work husband and work wife.
Mm.
I've seen it so many times. But the worst part is the men get caught. Rarely do the women get caught.
Yeah, because women, they can hide it. Or they can hide it well, maybe. I don't know.
It amazes me how
Because I feel like, okay, the whole reason
women
why.
like bad boys. The work
No.
husband is a bad boy.
The whole reason why you cannot caught a woman easily is because I feel like men are less interested in women's phones. You understand? If you're in a relationship, you can barely see a man saying, "Let me go through your phone. I want to see who you're talking to." But as ladies, like, I would literally want to be in your phone 24/7. I want to know who you're talking to and all that. That's why you can catch women easily because you're not interested in their phone. Like
You know why you're not interested in the phone? Because you want to be happy in a relationship.
So ladies don't want to be happy. You
You
want
don't want to be happy. You like drama. That's why you go for bad boys when everything is peaceful and you're getting along. I'm sitting in my couch. I'm sitting there watching a comedy, laughing. Or the comedy is not playing. You listen to music. My phone is there. I'm chilling. You're thinking, why? Who is shit he's thinking about? You're thinking, this man, why is he smiling on his own? He's thinking about another girl.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you like peace. Women, I don't think they want peace.
That's why I say it's like hard to like catch them in their act like that. Yeah, because you are not interested in their phones.
So, if I want to catch a woman doing something wrong, I must attempt to go through her phone.
If you don't want to be happy, then
If I don't want to be happy,
yes, go through their phone.
So isn't that a form of abuse?
I don't know. I abuse like I'm abusing. How is that? How are you abusing?
Emotional abuse.
Yeah, it is.
You know what's the most popular word now in relationship? Narcissist. Me requesting to see your phone, I'll be called a narcissist.
Yes.
So it sounds like we're not gonna win. So you think we're not gonna win? Well, so how would you like to approach your relationship when it comes to the issues of trust? How do you envision yours going? You mentioned those dynamics that are very difficult for relationships. Do you see yourself going through such? Or do you see yourself having a healthier form of relationship?
I can have a healthier form of relationship.
How? How do you work on making sure that such a relationship manifests in your life?
Because you just be trustful, you know?
What do you do to make sure that you be the type of man and can have that peace?
Communicate properly with your man.
Do you have a man?
No.
So remember, eventually you're going to get married and you're going to be in a type of relationship where you don't want to have such dramas. Right now, what is it that you're doing to ensure that you're going to encounter like what is it that you're doing for yourself as a woman to make sure that you're not going to go through those things? My outlook is, what am I doing now to avoid myself being in such situations? Does it make sense? Is there anything you're doing or you're just living life?
I'm just living life.
You go to the club?
No.
Would you think women who go to the club have better prospects of being wives?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. It's on the. It's like hanging.
Do men prefer women who go to clubs?
Some, yeah.
Do they prefer to marry them?
No, they just want to have somebody to act crazy with at the clubs. But I don't think they really want to marry them because you can't have two drunkards at home.
Why are you being politically correct? Why are you being politically correct? Okay, cool. Two drunkards at home. Do you like it? Would you accept a man who goes to the club?
Yes. They can go if they want. But not every day.
Would you accept a man who goes to the club every weekend? It's just weekends, not every day.
Yes, he can go.
But you don't drink, don't you?
Yeah, he obviously can't go with me because I don't think that's my space. he can go by himself with the boys. I'll allow him to do that.
Every weekend. Would it not be conflict of interest, or he's always at the club on weekends and then you just
At least I can breathe oxygen, you know. My man is not around. I can walk naked in the house, be myself, have personal space.
But keep in mind, you're in your mid-20s now. And mid-20s, I know that minimum 25. You actually know what you want. You know what you want. And honestly, we know that you look very young for your age. But I think you've experienced life enough to know exactly what you want.
I just want my man to be happy.
Happy getting other girls at the club.
Obviously I trust my man. Wouldn't go and have other women.
Men go to clubs for women. When we go to clubs, we don't go to clubs for a drink. We go to clubs because we want to drink and see beautiful women. That's why at the club they bring women.
It's his choice then.
So are you gonna accept it?
I mean, like, if that's what makes him happy.
So you're gonna accept him like that?
Yes. Do I have a choice?
Yes, you do have a choice to say, I don't want a man who does that. Or you do have a choice to say,
okay, what if that's the person I love?
Is love we love?
Yes.
Does love give us discipline? Does love give us health? Is love enough to finance all the food that we're gonna eat and the airtime we use and the transport and the cost that we need for a relationship?
Yep.
That's all it takes is love. So I love you and then everything will come.
No.
So what does it take? You're hiding things. That's the thing. You're hiding things. You don't want to talk much about it. But it's fine. We'll get back to it later. We'll get back to it later. It's fine. We are okay. 45 minutes in. Not bad. We'll get back to it later. So you've dated you're South African, eh? Background Namibian?
Yep. I'm a Vambongolese. I'm a Namibian.
Namibian.
Yes.
Vamu?
Vambos.
Vambo what?
A Vambo.
Vambo.
Vambo girl.
Vambo is okay, not Vambo from Namibia. And it's Tswana.
Tswana from Botswana.
So you also have from Botswana.
Yes, I have families in Botswana.
So you are Tswana and Vambo.
Yes.
And then also Africans as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, so it's Tswana, Vambo, colored.
I'm not colored. I'm black.
Black. Africans, where does it come from?
I learned it in the street.
You learned in the streets of Namibia?
Yes, basically at home. Okay, I mean, like, if you're Namibian, you know what I'm talking about, right? Namibians, I feel like they are to-go language, more especially in cities, it's Afrikaans. They don't speak their village languages. They prefer to speak in Afrikaans. So if you grow up like in town, obviously you know how to speak Afrikaans no matter what, because even if anybody in town just speak Afrikaans. Yes.
In Namibia.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Windhoek always by Swakopmund. Every part of town, as long as it's on the northern side, then you can speak Afrikaans fluently, because people act like they are Afrikaners.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So you represent the sub-Saharan nation because now you speak Vambo. Okay. Is it Vambo?
Yes.
You speak Tswana, speak Afrikaans, speak English, and you have affiliations with Zim as well.
Yes.
So you speak Shona as well.
Yeah, I know it.
A little bit of Shona. Mozambique, nothing from Mozambique.
No.
You don't speak Portuguese or anything like that. So you've dated multiculturally.
No.
No white men?
I have dated a white man and colored boy.
Like, oh, you've dated white?
And colored.
You've dated colored?
Yes.
You've dated black South African?
No.
You haven't dated black South African?
No.
For real?
Yes. I haven't. I haven't.
Only colored South African and white South African.
And then a Vampo boy man.
So you've dated Colored South African, white South African,
And a bumper man.
bamboo man.
Yes.
There's nothing in South Africa. Nothing from Zim.
No.
Damn. Why haven't you? How many years have you been in South Africa? Over 10 years, ne? More than 10 years. It's more than 10.
Yes.
Why? Why is there something that do they never approach? Is there something that makes you not attracted to them? Is there anything about them that you've seen that you identify that makes you say, get sharp?
No, not like that. I just feel like, more especially the one I went to school with, they never had the confidence to come approach me. They kind of like came as friends, and somehow, as they say, I friend zone them. They
You
never
friend zone them?
Yes, they never had like the confidence to like approach me like that.
Yeah.
Most of them.
You and then how was the experience with a white boy? A white man, sorry, to saying a boy. Did it last long?
Yeah.
It lasted for quite some time. How was the experience? Positive or average or negative?
It was okay. His friends, they were like very racist toward our relationship. Like they were bashing him, like you can't date a black girl, wara 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 wara. But then since he was like my boyfriend at the time, he would stand up for me like, that's my woman, you'll take it or leave it, like shut it. Like if you don't respect my woman, then you can't be my friend. Yes.
So there was a lot of pressure that was racist when you were dating a white guy.
Yes, but only the friends. The parents, they're very welcoming. Like they loved me to death.
Okay.
But then the friends, they were like kind of like, nah. It was only one of his friend, which is his best friend slash Rumi. He was accepting. Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's understandable. And then the colored guy, the experience, how was it?
Colored guys.
Positive. I'm just rating negative, positive, and average.
Colored guys are very loving but very abusive at the same time.
It was abusive.
Yes. They can be very abusive, aggressive. But they know how to love. Once they love you, they love you. But they are very aggressive.
When we get time, maybe I'll talk about the story of my experiences with my colored relationship that I was in. I think so far, as on the top of my head now, I can remember 2. Ne? Both of them there was violence.
Yeah, colored people are.
I don't know why. Is it deep love or a form of expression? But I think I'll have that conversation with the person who's colored as well. Maybe they can enlighten more on their experiences and why. Because it sounds like a stereotype when I say it, but it's my experience, and other people that I know had that same experience. But I think it would be better if I had a colored person to tell me their experience and if they would think it's a negative stereotype or what. And then, so South African guys never hit on you for real?
Yes.
You're lying. Or you just never had an opportunity.
I never had an opportunity.
You never met one, but you're based in the Western Cape, so it should be easy. Okay, but the one was colored. And then do you date to marry, or do you date to know the person and figure out if whatever?
Date to
what's your purpose when you date?
Date to marry.
You just want to marry?
I'm growing at some point. I want a family. I wouldn't just want to like be dating. I want to be like to settle down.
You don't want to be dating multiple men?
No.
Just one person to spend your life with?
Yes.
Is it hard to find a person?
Very. It's very hard. Especially if you're a girl, you can't tell what is true and what is not. Because some men, they can be very deceiving, right?
Yeah.
They can come as with good intentions, just to kind of feed their ego or to gain something from dating you. Yeah. Right? So yeah, it's very hard.
Very hard.
Yeah.
I think I know it's personal, but I'm just gonna talk about it a little bit. Do you think your experience with men might be because I've heard you mention that you save yourself for marriage? would it be because of that it's hard for you to navigate men because you don't date much? I mean, you mentioned only 3 guys. So if you're in your mid-20s and you dated only 3 guys, it shows that you're not actively dating. You date for a reason.
Yes.
So do you think the fact that you, like you said, you prefer to be pure and you set yourself for marriage? Do you think that contributes to that? The difficulty with you having to navigate men, does it contribute?
Very.
Once they hear that, what normally happens once they hear
So
that?
basically, I did one mistake when I dated one guy. I told him that, okay, I'm saving myself for marriage and all that. He went on ahead to propose, right?
He proposed.
Yes, he
Okay.
went on ahead to propose. And then along the line, he was like, okay, oh, now there's no way I can just marry you. What if I won't be satisfied, you know? So I have to make sure that I will be. So in order for you to do that, you know that I'm already serious. I put the ring on you. So the only way I can make sure that you're the good wife, then you need to do it. And I was like, okay, no, that's just a trick. I mean, like, you can buy a ring. It's cheap. You can put it on any goal, right? And then you can still change your mind. Weddings are called off for some reason. So I always take it like, once it goes down to that, I'm like, no, you're just trying to trick me. That's it. Yeah.
What's okay? Only he tried to trick you, but has it made it difficult for you to date? And is your dating being much more difficult or easier because of the decision that you made? Has it been smooth or has it been hard in general?
On my side, it's been just whatever.
It's been whatever.
Yeah.
So the sexual component of dating, that it doesn't really impact you that much.
No. Because at the end of the day, I view it, okay, my mom like told me, say, sex cannot keep a man.
Yeah.
You can be out there giving your man left, right, center, evening, but still he will like leave you for somebody else.
Yeah.
So sex basically does not keep a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a man wants to be there, then they will, looking at maybe your personality, the type of person you are, and but not how you give it, how you can write it or whatever.
Yeah. And then you decided, no, you're just gonna live your life clean until the right person comes. And if you feel comfortable, that's when you can do it.
Yes. Basically, I always told myself, if it's the right person, then I will know because my body will just tell me.
Yeah.
Or lie to me.
Or lie to you.
Yes, that's the right person. You never know. It's like what? It's like a game. You're playing a game. You're risking it. Yeah. So you can't be sure. Your body might be comfortable. Like, okay, this is my person. I can do it with this person. I feel comfortable with this person.
Yeah.
And it's not always like that. It can also lead to disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like one of those.
Yeah. Damn. It's tough growing up because we navigate life without any certainty. Anything can just happen.
Yeah.
But we just have to keep going.
You don't have choice. I mean, like, if you have a heartbroken, you can still move on. Like,
you guys cry. We if we cry, it's bad for us. At least y'all can cry and then go to friends. They comfort you. If someone breaks up with me or they fuck up, I can't even cry. I have to be strong because if I cry, the society's gonna laugh at me.
It's okay to cry.
You know what's the other thing that happens? If a woman sleeps with another man, a woman who sleeps with another man, the society still laughs at me. I become a laughing stock. And that pisses me off because there's another double standard that people never talk about. If a man sleeps with many women, they give him praises. But if you sleep with a lot of men, they call you a hoe.
Yeah.
But if my woman sleep with other men, people laugh at me. But if you know what I mean? But if I'm the one sleeping with other women when I have a woman, I'm a cheater. The woman doesn't become a joke. She gets sympathy. But with me, if the woman sleep with other men, I'm gonna be a laughing stock. And that's the type of society that we live in.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Very.
It's crazy.
Very crazy.
Okay, we're an hour in. This is the first one. It's just the introduction, just a with glossing through the whole conversation, introducing ourselves to the people. And I think we're gonna have another. Yeah, there's more discussions to come on the hard truth. We're gonna get deep into it. We never exposed the truths. Now we just spoke in general about issues that we know, generally dating and who we are, where we're from. But yeah, let's keep pushing, and then we're gonna go further deep. Because my aim is for me to be able to answer the very hard questions that people might have out there. I like going deeper into the hard questions, things. So we're gonna get there.
Okay.
Is there any other question you have for me before we close up? Anything? Ask me.
No.
You can ask me. Have you ever cheated on your girl? Ask me now.
Have you ever cheated on her?
Yes, many times. When I was a bad boy. When I was a bad boy.
So you think now you changed?
I believe that I have. Because 2024, 2025, don't recall a situation where I would identify as cheating. From 2024, 2025. And we're in 2026 now. So I would say I don't recall the events much that happened in 2024, but I don't recall doing such. 2025, I don't recall as well. 2023, going back, I don't know. Maybe I have no. So change, I wouldn't say I've changed, but I would say I've improved.
Which is good.
And I'm proud of myself because there's episodes where I spoke about the concept of discipline, being able to be disciplined enough to not entertain such things. It was very hard because stuff like cheating and having multiple women and stuff like that, it's normal. It's been normalized in our society. So I've never seen it as anything wrong. And I never grew up knowing it as anything wrong. And in certain belief systems, it's not wrong. It's just the way in which we grow up. But I also understand the other side of things that it can have disadvantages and that can affect the next person, especially if you don't have the same beliefs.
So do you believe in polygamy? Do you support polygamy?
Yes, I support it and I believe in it, but I don't qualify for such.
What makes one to be qualified?
Tradition and culture and necessity at times. When it comes to tradition and culture, it's a different dynamic. Necessity, I can explain because necessity comes from the circumstance that we're in. Circumstance, which a lot of people, modern technology would suggest something else to say. Now, if you go into a polygamy, it's wrong and it's cheating. So rather do use technology to have a baby. Let's say if the wife that you with doesn't have a baby. Other necessities are, for example, there's a situation where I'm Benny, ne? I'm living this life. Ne? This life that I'm living is set up in this way where I'm out there, I'm hustling, I'm bustling. At home, there's Papa, father, all alone in the house. The home of the father is sitting there on its own. My father is there. And that house, my father doesn't have the powers to work and take care of it. So what happens is the house loses value and it deteriorates. I can go back to the house and be with the father, but who's going to work and bring money so that that house can be taken care of? So what we normally do is we say, so I would get a wife who would go home. I have a child with her or kids with her, but they're at home with my dad. My dad is living there in the household. I go there maybe every weekend or 3 times a month to be with my wife at home. Whilst I have a wife that I'm bustling and hustling with, because the wife that I have in the modern life would not be at home. She's also a modern woman who prefers working. She's doing her own thing. But if I tell my wife, who works just like me, waking up at 6 and reporting to another man, if I tell her the home is deteriorating, you need to go home and take care of the home, she's not gonna agree to it. So that's one aspect of necessity, of which other people would argue that no, just get a maid who's gonna be at home. So now I'm taking a maid, a person who doesn't belong there, he's not affiliated to us. They don't understand what we're trying to build. butler, they go into the house. They're going to misuse it because it doesn't belong to them. But if it's my wife at home with my father, my kids, she's doing it for herself and her own kids. So it makes more sense. That's necessity besides childbearing. So I believe in it and I believe it works in a lot of times, but the way we do it now, it's totally wrong. It's totally wrong.
Okay. I don't support it.
You don't support
No.
it. Women never support it because obviously they feel like they don't want to share, right? That's what the word we use. It feels like sharing, right? And it is sharing in
It
some
is
sense.
sharing.
Yes.
And some men are not good at being shared.
Some men are not good at being shared. Yeah. They do it. Yeah. They're full of. They're doing it in a wrong way. I've seen a lot of men doing it in a wrong way.
But if I'm the first wife and my men come with the idea, and the idea sounds okay, reasonable, then I don't think I will like say no. It's obviously gonna take time, but then.
But you see, you're opening another conversation. Yes, you don't think you would say no because what's the reason for that?
Because the reason he gave is like understandable, maybe.
So if the reason is also you're open to the idea of polygamy, maybe one day we'll sit down and have a conversation
as long as
about
like
it.
I'm part of it from the beginning.
And you have to choose the wife.
Yes, we have to like be open to choose a wife together. Because I also wanna choose somebody who won't come destroy what we have built from the beginning. Somebody who is going just to be the addition of it, and then we move forward. We don't need no drama, no. Yeah, we need a good wife for our family. Yes.
Second wives normally destroy the status. If you notice, the first wife doesn't destroy.
It depends on how they found the second wife.
Yeah. The second wife, the second wife is the one that destroys because they don't know how to manage the upkeep.
Yeah, because if you watch the
Nugget.
the TLC,
oh, okay.
there is like a show called Seeking Sister's Wife. It's like the first wife and the husband, they set up like a page where they are seeking, and then they both sit down and then go through those women's, and then they meet them, and then
and then they're able to do it in the right way. Yes. So it's better if it's a combined effort, not just a man going out there doing his thing and bringing a lady.
Yes, because that if you just go out there and bring a lady, it might be like
cheating.
Yeah, it's cheating, and it can cause a lot of unnecessary conflicts. So choose somebody that y'all both are comfortable with. Because remember, this woman is coming to stay with me as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to get along with her very well.
And I have to get along with her very well.
Yeah.
And if I know that, no, this is my man's preferences, then I'll feel otherwise like, okay, there's something wrong with me. Why did my man end up stop liking me to go and find this particular person?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be somebody
you prefer, Luena. Yes. Yeah. Yo, that's a tough one. We'll talk about it some other time. When I'm trying to get active, we get reactive. I'm chilling with Samantha Panther, the polygamist. Until next time, peace.